Jordan. They now take the lead. Pippen's got 5 points so far.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And stolen by Jordan. Pippen with a wide open look. And the Bulls tack on 2 more. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Connects from 3-point range.
Yeah, and what you love about Kukoc is the versatility on offense and the terrific court vision.
Allen outside. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
The drive by Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Well, this is part of the agility that Bradley Beal possesses, right? Deck it, get by the defender, make the drive look easy. Beautiful.
Rodman sends a screen, and the 3-ball is good.
3-point field.
What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup.
Here's Beal, and finished off by Beal.
Now, this guy is far from just a shooter. He can drive it, and in this instance, get up and over the rim and dunk it, Bradley.
Jordan outside. Another 3 for Chicago.
3-point field goal.
6 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Back to Booker. 1 second left. And so it's Scottie Pippen making highlights for Chicago. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be back with you shortly. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
Outside, Jordan. Here's Rodman. Outside for Jordan. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by the Suns. It's tipped. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. We all know Achilles injuries used to be career-ending. Kevin Durant says Dominique Wilkins was one of the first guys who came back the same. It was a motivation and gave me confidence that I could do the same. And now Wilkins says KD has really taken hold of this and become the spokesperson for this injury. So we're passing the torch. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, passing the torch, David. Thank you so much. Pippen a screen. It's Jordan with the drive.
Michael Jordan
makes it off the glass. Jordan's got the lead up to 10 now for the Bulls. And they double up Gordon. Over in the corner, Allen. And KD throws it down.
Easy money for the Slim Reaper. Nice finish.
The Bulls leading by 8. Jordan with the ball. He's got 10. And Pippen gets it to go.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Clock at 6. Kicks it out to Gordon. From about 19 feet, KD's shot is off.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Jordan can't get it to go.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Good ball movement here by the Suns.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Outside, Jordan. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Well, Kevin Durant can just hurt you in so many different ways. He's almost unguardable when he's pulling that jump shot.
Pass to Harper. Back to Jordan. And again, Chicago. No good. Suns trail by 7. Here's KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
Well, Kevin Durant has an ability to put the ball on the deck and finish off the drive. Prime example there.
Here's Jordan. That falls. Nice speed that time from Harper. Jordan's got 13.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Here's Eubanks.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. That doesn't go either for Jordan.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Pass to Durant. Gordon for 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon.
Substitution for your Suns. Yusuf Nurkic. Devin Booker.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Kept alive. In the corner, it's Jordan. And the Bulls with another miss.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Well, you respect the jump shooting, so you close tight, and Kevin Durant gets off on the dribble drive.
Tony Kukoc.
Kukoc gets the bucket.
3-point field goal.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Pass to Booker. Back to Nurkic. Here's Booker. Defended by Jordan. Shot clock at 5. Inside. Here's Durant. Kicks it out to Booker. Lets it go from deep. Trains the three-pointer. Booker's got his second basket.
Devin Booker will flat put it to you on the three-point line. Don't give him any open shots.
Here's Jordan. Takes it inside.
The assist.
That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Here's Nurkic. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Nurkic has got 6.
How about the vision from Devin Booker? Yes, he can score it, but that's a pretty pass.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's the Bulls. They lead by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. The Bulls leading by 4. Now, here's Harper. He has yet to score. On the wing, Kukoc. From past the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here's Beal. Pass to Little. Booker draws the double. It's Beal on the wing. Now here's Little. To the paint. Outside, Beal. Latrey. Rebounded by Rodman.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Booker, right side, over Jordan. Back to Little, and it's Little finishing it off.
Instinctual playmaker. Booker very crafty in distributing to his teammates.
Pass to Pippen. Now here's Kukoc. Rebound by Nurkic.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
This guy difficult to match up with in transition because Booker can hit from anywhere on the floor.
On the wing, Kukoc. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Kukoc has got 8 points. Pass to Little. And it's Little finishing it off.
This is the area of greatest improvement in Mr. Bradley Beal's game. How about the growth in his passing? Wow.
On the wing, Kukoc. Knocks down the three ball. Kukoc has got 5 points now this quarter.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The transfer of the Phoenix Suns last season to new ownership ended a tumultuous chapter for the team and for the league. The new leadership aggressively made the trade for Kevin Durant last year and for Bradley Beal this summer. It's a great roster, and the Suns' $4 billion sales price reflects the sense that this Phoenix market is one of the sleeping giants in the NBA. Kevin?
Oh, I agree. On the rise. David, thanks. Chicago calls timeout.
Let's go.
Sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
And Phoenix making a change here. Chicago calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
So both teams making some changes here. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for Phoenix. They trail by 3. Screen by Nurkic. Here's Booker. He's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
What you love about this young guard, Devin Booker, is his ability to hurt you with both his passing and his shooting.
Brown with it. Now guarded by Nurkic. Kerr outside. Over Booker. Misses off the right iron.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
And the basket is good.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And they double up Brown. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Here's Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 14-5 run. To the inside. Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Chicago calls timeout. So for the Bulls. 52 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Pippen. 13 points in the game. Beal with the steal. For the finish. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Well, you've got to credit the defense of Bradley Beal. Breaks it up defensively, gets out in transition. Nice.
Bulls moving the ball around. Then for three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Here's Jordan. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Devin Booker.
It's slashing there by Jordan. Gets up to speed in a hurry. Just impossible to stay in front of.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
And so it's Phoenix bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll reach. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Suns leading by 7. Beal drives in and finished off by Beal.
A difficult choice for the defense, right? If you sag off, he drains the jumper. In this instance, you give him a step and he finishes with a big-time drive.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Kukoc from outside. Rebound by Nurkic. From deep. Booker, no good. Bulls trail by 9. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Yeah, Jordan just glides up the court. It's kind of deceptive. Doesn't look like he's running as fast as he really is.
And here's Booker. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time.
You love that Devin Booker now has experienced postseason success, because there were some who questioned his greatness. Now that conversation is over.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Booker draws the double. At the elbow, Nurkic. And the basket by Gordon. And the Suns lead by 11.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
From deep, Jordan. Out to Kukoc. And here's Harper from the arc. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Screen by Allen. Lets it fly. Shot clock at 6. Here's KD. Chicago grabs the miss. Here's Jordan. And then slammed in by Jordan.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Phoenix Suns. Screen by Nurkic. Durant just inside the line. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them. Now Jordan. Three-pointer. Jordan with another miss. Booker with it. He's picked up by Jordan. That bucket in no time at all. Booker's got the lead up to 13 now for Phoenix. Michael Jordan on the wing. Jordan can't get that one to fall. On offense, here are the Suns. This is the most they've led by, 13 points.
Well, this is the dilemma you're in. Kevin Durant is a difficult check. He's going to draw contact. And oh, by the way, I'm 90% from the free throw line.
Durant, 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And the Suns making a change here. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
Fouled beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for 3.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better, mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
And he nails the third. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock. And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
And wasn't really a long-distance shooter in college. Jordan really worked on his range ever since being drafted.
To the left wing. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Back to Beal. 6 to shoot. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Eubanks. Back to Little. Rodman brings the double team. O'Neal wide open. Good on the triple. O'Neal's got his first 3 points of the game.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Bulls trail by 11. Top of the key, Pippen. Pass to Kukoc. Takes a 3. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And you talk about getting back into the game, folks. 3 is better than 2.
And you don't need to tell him that. He's used the three-point shot as his primary weapon today.
It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
Bulls foul. Ron Harper. Second personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
Well, Bradley Beal is the epitome of being a triple threat. He can drive it, pass it, shoot it. The complete package on the offensive end, that defines Bradley Beal. Well, you want to continue to build the lead, so a very productive trip to the line right there.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They get it back. Fires for 3. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
Boy, I'll tell you, there's an art to doing this. What's amazing is how often Jordan hits the clutch shot.
15 foul. At the line for your Suns, Josh Okogie.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5.
You think back to Josh Okogie's rookie season. This guy stepped up and became a starter. He's proven always ready for the next big challenge.
Now the Bulls with it. Jordan wide open. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
That's an important shot right there, guys. I mean, he's produced from deep all game long.
Yeah, he's done more work outside the arc than inside it, and that's not going to change now. They'll ride his long-range game all the way to the end of this one.
And the Suns call time. They're up by 3. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Frank Vogel talk to his team during the break. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David.
Devin Booker. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
The pressure is on, but Booker can handle it. He just has to trust himself.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
2-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
Chicago calls timeout. They trail by 5. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
At the line for 2.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he does get the second one, and that increases their lead to 6.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Here's Jordan. Phoenix grabs the miss. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
Nails the tray.
Love the assertiveness from Kukoc, a valuable offensive weapon for this team.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
At the line for 2. Eric Gordon.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're behind by 4. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And I'm sure the coach is telling them it ain't over till it's over. Yeah, but I don't know.
And here's Jordan outside. And that falls.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.